All right. So, with that, Shalta takes a second to quiet the audience and say, yes, yes, he was very entertaining. Let's see how the little elf fares. And with that, Finn, your
Ew.
door opens.
Yay.
And as
Jarek's mage hand will yeah, actually, it's opening. We'll just like toss the goblin's dagger towards Finian. This might be better.
Oh. Does it look better?
no, it doesn't look better.
Your priorities are so screwed up.
Well, I need to know. Okay.
No, it doesn't look better.
Finn will give a nod and just set it down next to the cage and be like, "Thank you, jerk," and then continue.
And
Jarek will shrug, mage hand the dagger back towards him.
and as you start to walk, you see from the other entrance on the other side, come up from the door, a giant wolf that looks like it has bones on the outside of it.
Let's try to get back in the cage.
And
God.
on top of
fearless.
on top of the wolf, you see a hobgoblin riding the top of the wolf, and he's mercilessly whipping the wolf forward. The wolf kind of saunters out, and then does a circle, and then sits down and lays down. Much to the hobgoblin's anger, the hobgoblin starts whipping him across the face with the whip, and the dog howls in pain and tries to snap at the hobgoblin, but he can't get the hobgoblin on his neck, so it stands up, and the hobgoblin points to you and commands, and the wolf starts charging you. Roll initiative for me, if you would.
Okay.
All right, you go first.
All right. Let's just.
By the way, I should point out this wolf is about 15 feet tall.
It looks fucking huge.
Yeah, it is huge.
Oh man.
The hobgoblin's
Okay.
a normal size, at least. That's a thing.
So it's like 15 feet tall. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's got bones everywhere. Just on its
yeah.
body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They kind of protrude. They stick out. They look kind of like, just bone armor almost.
Ooh. All right. Finn will pull out her two daggers and step a little bit more forward, like here.
All right.
Ready herself, I guess. I'm so scared.
The wolf lumbers towards you for a little bit, and then it stops and howls and starts to actually turn away. And then the hobgoblin whips it again across the face, and it screams in agony, or it howls in agony again. And he points to you again, and it charges towards you. And it gets to right where you are, but that's it. All it can do for its turn. Your turn.
Okay. Describe the wolf a bit. Like, does it look agitated more from the goblin, or
Oh, it looks...
is it?
Yes, it looks like it's doing what it's doing because it has no choice and does not like it.
Okay. Shit. And the goblin's 15 feet up. I have two daggers. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Finn's gonna. This is such a stupid idea.
Yay, I love
Finn's
stupid
gonna-
ideas.
Finn's just gonna be like, just try and coo like the wolf to calm down, and then Finn's gonna try and climb it. I don't know how this is gonna work. It's gonna kill me.
Okay, roll me... Oh god, okay, roll me a d20 plus your level plus your... wisdom? No, your charisma. Plus your charisma, and... What are your backgrounds again? Army, parkour, and don't you have another?
Roll d20. I'm sorry, you're cutting out for me.
Yeah.
What was it? I roll my.
What backgrounds do you have
Teach-
again?
I have smooth talking.
Okay,
Wink,
do
wink.
that one. Do smooth talking, your charisma
Subtle.
modifier, and your level plus a d20.
Okay, 4, 8. So that's 10. So charisma. Okay.
Okay. You smooth talk to the you coo to the wolf, and the wolf actually sits down on its haunches and sticks its tongue out of its mouth, and goes, while the hobgoblin screams furiously at it.
Free action to scratch the wolf behind, or like just scratch the wolf, like good wolf. And
Well,
just...
you weren't going to try and climb it? I mean, because that's
Yeah,
like
I was gonna climb-
to,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
That's like
oh.
a quick action to talk to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Finn will be like, "Good boy," and like as she's going to walk over, she's gonna pat him on the side, like nice, and then attempt to climb him.
Okay. Give me a d20 plus your parkour plus your dexterity plus your level.
Okay, so level and then parkour is, and then dexterity. Did you say?
Mhm.
Yes. So limp.
Okay. You make it up about halfway, about 7 or 8 feet up his leg.
Okay.
And with that, the hobgoblin sees you trying to climb it and starts frantically whipping the wolf and screaming. And the wolf yelps and howls and starts running around in pain with you on its leg. And it starts running around like crazy. And it's your turn again. Your climb check just
Cooing.
got harder.
Okay, holding on and trying to calm the wolf down. I don't know if it can understand human talk, but she'll just be like, it'll be okay, like trying to calm it down. I'll help you. Do I need to smooth talk it more? Or should I climb?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's wild with pain. It's not listening to you at the
Okay,
moment.
so
Yeah.
Finn's gonna attempt to climb some more then. Let's do this. Oh.
You managed to hang on. You don't fall off.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. That's good. Okay. All this time, Finn will just be like, calm down.
Right. The wolf keeps running around, and the hobgoblin actually stands up. Hang on. Gonna make him a balance check. Alright, he does it. And he is going to swing down at you with his sword arm. I don't actually have a hobgoblin on there, just theater of the mind. And
Okay.
he's going to make an attack at you. And since all this is moving, let's see here. Alright. That's a miss.
Yep.
Okay, your turn.
Climbing some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I will say this. Since you rolled a 28 and I needed you to roll a 25, or a 20 to climb it and a 25 to do this, you managed to get to the top and you do it in such a dexterous way. You get up and level with the hobgoblin without drawing an attack of opportunity. Because that is a hell of a good roll. Alright. But that is your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
So, hobgoblin, now you are both standing on the back of a wolf that is running around wild in pain. And each turn, both of you are going to have to make a balance check.
Okay.
So, he makes his balance check splendidly, and he swipes at you for 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's going to be 15 damage.
Okay. Oop, that is not right. There we go.
All right, it is your turn.
All right, so I have to make a balance check.
Basically the same as your climb check.
Okay. Even with the parkour, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, because parkour,
Or
I
should I
think, is
take that out?
would be what would you learned your balance from. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you more than pass it.
All right. I am going to swing as hard as I can with my 2 daggers at this thing.
Okay.
All right.
Just
shit.
so we're clear, are you trying to go for the double attack?
Yes.
Or okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just meant the huge.
Okay.
Huge.
The huge.
Okay. All right. So 4, 4, 8, 0. Okay.
All right. That is a miss, but you do 4 points of damage to it.
Oh, that's something.
Mm-hmm. All right. So basically, yeah, you two are just going to be engaging each other. He's going to take his balance check.
All right.
He does not make it. So he, hang on, let me do one more. Oh wow. Okay. He actually falls down and tumbles off of the wolf.
Oh, this
And
is awkward.
Sweet.
Takes 2 damage.
Nice.
Now I need a hobgoblin token. Alright, so now you're on the wolf and he's not. And that was
Okay.
his turn.
Okay, and the wolf is still freaking out.
Oh yeah.
Finn's gonna try and once again calm down the wolf, like setting herself on top of it.
Alright, roll me another smooth talking jazz hands thing.
All right, so smooth talk. So that was level plus my charisma
Sweet.
plus
I can finally use my jazz
my
hand back
smooth
now.
talking. Okay.
Alright, that's a 27. Okay, wow. You actually begin to calm the wolf down.
Okay.
And it slows to a stop and starts to whimper. So let's say it
Aw.
slows like over here and you're on top of him.
Yeah.
All right. That's still a quick action, so you still have a movement and I think considering how raged it was, we'll say that's your turn, calming it down. Unless there's anything else
Yeah.
you want to do.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
With that, the hobgoblin will stand up. Okay. The hobgoblin will stand up and start screaming at the wolf and running towards it. He looks very, very angry.
By the way, he looks really, really angry.
Your turn.
At both you and the situation.
Your turn.
So is the wolf's whimpering?
Yeah, the wolf's whimpering.
Okay. Finn's gonna try and get the wolf's attention and point at the goblin, trying to like coax the wolf.
Roll me another smooth talk check.
Okay.
Delicious nom nom.
The wolf stops whimpering, but it doesn't move.
Mm-hmm. All right, that will be my turn.
Okay. Hobgobby. Hang on. Wolf is facing Hobgoblin. So we can at least do that. And the Hobgoblin running at the wolf again. Gets up to about here and starts screaming at you to come down and fight him like a man.
Joke's
Good
on
thing I
you.
don't have any
Man
male
thing.
parts.
I know.
Joke's on you, stupid.
It's like the Witch Kingdom Nazgul. Only a man can kill me.
Oh man.
All right,
Your
is
turn.
that's his turn?
Yeah, I mean, there's
Okay,
not much else
Finn's-
you could do, really, yeah.
Finn's gonna do the same thing again. Just
Okay.
try and coax the wolf. Be like, look at that asshole down there. He's insulting both of us. Are we gonna stand? Are we gonna stand up against him, or oh shit, that's worse. Come on, smooth talking Finn.
Yeah, the wolf just sits down and sticks his tongue out his mouth and looks a little annoyed at the hobgoblin. With that, the hobgoblin, with his turn, he's going to try and climb the wolf. Because how else is he going to get to you? That gets him about halfway. So he's about halfway up to you. That's his turn.
Okay. Finn, once again, talking to the wolf. It's gonna be like, come on, guy. Come on, let's go. We can do this. We can work together.
Okay!
Yay.
The wolf barks happily and starts running.
Yes!
Okay. This guy makes a roll. He fails horribly. He falls down. He takes
Yes.
another 8 damage.
Nice. Oh, this is silly.
It is a bit. It is a bit. I thought it would be a lot more dire and serious than it's turning out to be. Because, you know, big bad wolves are scary. I didn't expect you to smooth talk them. All right. Like, seriously, I didn't expect you to smooth talk them. I expected you to do some stuff.
This is
but
the first time I've ever been able to use my charisma.
I
like, to my
understand, which is why I
advantage.
don't want to deny you. All right, it's your turn.
Okay. Finn's then, as we're running, she's going to kind of lean up, you know, close to the wolf and, well, obviously she's on top of him, but, like, point at the guy and be like, come on, let's get him. So I guess that's more smooth talking.
All right. Oh, God. Okay.
Yay!
Awesome. I love it.
I can't
Yay.
really see this going any other way. Wolfie,
Sounds good turned into wolf poop.
lured, lulled by Finn's smooth talking, runs straight to the hobgoblin, who's desperately trying to run away from him now, and nom
go.
nom nom. Hobgoblin gone.
The beholder
Aw.
had like any hands to like face palm or like
He can tentacle orb. He can tentacle face. He can
Which is really hard.
While I'm entertained by that, I seriously thought I kind of expect you to climb it, yeah, but I thought it was just going to be like this death-defying battle on the back of a wolf, not chase down the hobgoblin. But hey, that works. Okay, so you kill the hobgoblin, and there are some cheers in the crowd because of the unusualness of it all, and as the hobgoblin is swallowed by the wolf, and the wolf sits back on its haunches and sticks its tongue out happily and barks, a bolt of lightning rips through its chest, and a very, very angry Shalta says, "Enough!" and roll a dexterity check as the wolf falls.
Oh, baby.
That was
Now I'm
fucking personal.
sad. I'm really sad now, Squee. You son of a bitch. Okay, +5.
now Kriana is personally motivated to end that motherfucker.
All right, roll 1d6 damage.
Okay.
All right, you take 5 damage as you tumble to the ground with the wolf, and the wolf drops and does not move. And Shalta,
Finn will go to the head of the wolf and just pet him slowly.
Oh.
and Shalta will say, "Enough of this farce! Back to your cage. This is an arena, not a petting zoo."
Finn will look up, and as Pearson would always say, give him the one finger salute. And
Yes.
then to her cage.
Yeah. Califor's gonna applaud that.
Yes.
All right, there's now a
Excellent work, Finian.
Yeah.
wolf carcass.
Finn's like trying to hold back tears right now. She's like, oh my god.
All right, and then we're actually gonna remove that. We'll say that Shalta actually sets it afire and burns it to a crisp.
No, clean up crew. Just smother it even more and like
He sees Finn and then does that with an evil little grin.
She'll try and just keep a stone face, like just. But like people nearby can see that she's like, fucking asshole.
And you actually, it doesn't seem like Shalta notices it, but you hear some sympathetic murmurs from the crowd. And then after it finishes burning up, Shalta says, like, breathing a few times to try and collect himself, "I think it's time to test the archer." And with that, Keen, your door flies open.
All right.
And as the door flies open and you step out, you see lowered from the ceiling are many, many platforms with ropes that lead up into the darkness. And on one such platform is... Hang on.
Your mother.
Yeah.
You must get to your mother.
On one such platform on the other side of the arena is another It looks like from this distance a man or an elf. It's definitely not a goblin or a hobgoblin. But it's someone else, and he is on the far platform, and you can see that he also has a bow and arrow. And Shalta says, "You are not the only combatants of this arena. This fighter has killed many with his arrows. Can you match him?
Certainly try.
Step onto a platform."
Any platform?
Yes.
Okay. I'll slowly move through and go.
Pick a
over to this
platform!
one.
He sounds very... just so you know, GM's not annoyed, but Shalta has not had a good day so far.
Oh yes.
I mean, he's already burned through like 2 lightning bolts and a fireball, man.
And as you step on the platforms actually begin to raise up again to where they're about 30 feet off the ground.
Oh.
And all the platforms sit there or dangle from the ceiling high above, and they kind of sway back and forth. And each platform is held by one rope, and it just kind of dangles from that rope. And the other archer on the other side actually hops from the back platform to the center one here, gracefully catching it, and says, "May the best archer win."
Good luck.
Roll initiative.
How civil. How civil. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you go first, sir.
Okay. I am not going to aim for him. I'm going to aim for the rope.
Okay.
Hey-o!
Let's see if I can do it. Kaboom.
Nope.
17
you
versus AC. No.
miss the rope.
Okay.
Damn, that rope has some serious armor class.
It's not so much armor
Shit.
class, it's tiny. It's really hard to hit, especially from that distance.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And the archer raises an eyebrow and says, "I see your game." And
Oh,
he
yes.
returns fire.
Wait, I was going to use my quick action to
Oh, go ahead,
grab
go ahead,
onto the ropes that I'm on.
Grab onto the rope.
Yeah.
Okay. He fires a shot directly at you, actually.
Okay.
Let's see here. 28.
That hits.
That is going to be 15 damage.
Well, all right then.
Rude.
Your
Yes,
turn.
very-
God. Jeez.
Red. Jesus.
All right.
Right.
I'll try and hit him once
Okay.
with one. So, boom. Did the escalation die go up and down?
No, because you did no damage to him.
Okay. So this is going to be 17 plus to crit.
Oh, wow.
That is a crit, so
That is just-
40, 54 damage.
Fuck you, rope.
You
Oh, wait, no,
stick
fuck
an
you, Archer.
arrow
No,
right
I-
into
I
his
get-
chest. Yeah, you were shooting at him, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, I was
Okay.
shooting at him.
Sorry,
You
I-
stick
I
an
jumped the
arrow
gun.
right into his chest. Hang on a second. So that is... Okay.
I see your game. Do you?
He is
My
staggered.
game is arrow chest. You win. You have arrow chest.
He's staggered, and he gasps as the arrow actually, like, basically buries itself into his chest almost up to the feathers.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ow. Ooh.
And
Yeah.
he gasps and grasps the rope and says,
Great comeback, buddy.
"What's he gonna say? He's got an arrow in his lung." So he actually, surprisingly, with amazing fortitude, steadies himself. His face turns steely, and he takes another shot, but this time aiming for the rope above where you're holding on to.
Yep.
So. Nope, he misses.
Thank God for that. Okay, so I think I'm going to try. It's going to be a jump in order to get to the next platform, right?
Yes. It's not that far from you, though. It's not like it's a hard leap to make, but you will have to make a balance check to do it.
Yeah, why not? Let's try and put on a show. I'm going to try and jump to the next platform right over here.
Okay. Roll me. What are your backgrounds? You have Bounty Hunter and you have Store Merchant, and did you have another one?
Mercenary.
Wait, Mercenary and Bounty Hunter are separate, right?
Yes, they're
Okay.
completely separate. Bounty Hunter is in a town. Mercenary is out of a
Got
town.
it. Give
That's the
add
kind of-
about half round up of your Mercenary, because I would assume in your Mercenary you're going to have some things that you need balance for. So about half of that, plus your dex,
Okay.
plus your level, plus a d20.
Boom. 17?
Okay, you just made it. You jump to the other one, and it swings a bit, but you manage to steady yourself.
I'm going to steady myself and shoot another arrow at this guy.
Okay.
Boom. And did the escalation die go up and down?
Oh, yes, it did go up one. Sorry.
Okay. And let's hit.
That's a miss.
That did not hit. I'm going to use my gauntlets.
Okay.
Okay, so that is just regular. Fuck.
Yay!
Okay.
Exact same roll.
Woo! Exact same number.
All right, he takes 4
that's my
damage,
turn.
though. Nothing else, just because he's
Yeah.
bleeding out from the lung. All right. The archer steals his face again and takes a shot at the rope again above where you're holding. Yeah, because he's kind of getting desperate. Oh.
Damn.
The arrow streaks clean through the rope. Roll me the exact same roll you made to jump to the next platform. You are leaping for another platform. Unless you choose not to, of course.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna leap.
Hey, you rolled the exact same result. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, you make the leap. However, because this one's a bit different because you're jumping from a falling platform, you catch the platform, but your legs are dangling. So you're going to have to spend your next action getting up on the platform.
My next full action?
Yes, because unless you want to
Okay.
drop your bow.
No. No.
Yeah, the way it works is a 15 you don't fall to your death. 20 you actually manage to make the leap fine.
Awesome.
All right. So basically he gets a free shot. He is going to shoot for the rope again to try and make you fall.
You know, I'm
Hmm?
I'm trying to figure out something. With his roll thing before, it just rolled an 11. Didn't seem to add the 10 afterwards.
Which one?
Yeah, this is second roll versus AC. No, it did. 1d20
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
10. No, it didn't.
It didn't. It just rolled the
Oh my
11
God,
and then
right.
just didn't do anything.
It still
What?
wouldn't have hit him.
Okay, that's fine.
21
I'll
versus AC?
continue.
Wait. I'm so confused. Okay, what are we talking about here? The second storm. Okay, okay. I was looking at the first one. 21 versus AC for the archer is a no, not a hit.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so continuing as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. He missed you, so you're up and you can go again.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit the rope
Okay.
that he's on. Because I guess that's the game that we're playing now.
Better hope you don't get it.
Well, you did start the
Yeah.
game.
You.
Yeah, I
miss-
did, kind of. And that's my turn.
Okay. He is starting to bleed from the mouth. Bit. He is going to, seeing that didn't work so well. No, you know what? Yeah, he's still gonna aim for your rope because that's really his best chances here. No, he misses.
Okay. I am going to, on my turn, use a quick action to aim,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Modifier 1. 22
That
versus AC.
Is a hit.
Alright,
And
24
that is
damage.
24 damage, and he has 24 hit points left. And you hit him with another arrow, and he has just enough time to say, "Fuck you." And then he tumbles off the platform and falls 30 feet to the ground, dead.
Splat.
All right. I want to hang on to the rope and spin around to face Shalta. That was a fun little game. Next.
Shaltod just glares at you as the platforms lower back to the ground. And again, some more cheering from the audience.
What? I thought this was going to be a challenge.
The expert marksmanship of Keen Stormsire!
As you say, you thought this was going to be a challenge. One of his eye stalks leans forward as you're about 10 feet off the ground and slices through the rope with a bolt of lightning. Roll me a balance check.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
You stick the landing like a champ.
What a beast.
Yay.
Finn's just clapping.
It's almost like you make
doing
it
like a golf clap.
You make it look easy. And with that you hear just a slight little growl from Shalta as the arena actually explodes in cheers.
Oh, they're
I'm
turning
going to
against
go
them.
to the center. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the center, take a couple of bows, and then head back to the cage.
All right. And with that, Shalta says, "Silence! We have one more that needs to prove his worth. Get out here, whatever you are."
I told you once, I'll tell you again. I'm the guy who's gonna rip off those tentacles and jam them down your ugly fucking throat. I'm piercing Cullimore, the bone splitter. Bring on your worst, motherfucker.
And as you approach the center of the ring, you notice who must have come in at some point during Keen's exhibition. Excuse me. You see sitting on the floor a what looks, on all intents and purposes, like not that. Oops. Not that at all. I used the wrong. I used the wrong thing for the archery. That was supposed to be the archer.
Oh, okay. That's
You
fine.
see, what looks like a monk. He is wearing robes of a monk. He has blonde hair pulled back into a ponytail. He has no weapons. He wears no shoes, and he is sitting lotus style in the sand, with his eyes closed as you approach him. And as you approach, Shalta says, "This one seems to fit your fighting style and is one of our best. He will be your downfall."
Alright. Guess I'm gonna be teaching him the Stonebridge Shuffle, huh, guys? And he looks over to his back towards the rest of the group and gives a bit of a smile as he stays where he is, and he just starts stretching to flex and make limber up, because he's been in that cage for a while now. Is the guy still sitting crouching lotus?
He opens his eyes, and as you approach, he stands up, and he comes to about 5-10 feet away from you, and he actually bows to you, and then stands back up and says, "I do not envy the position either of us are in, but this is what fate has declined or decided. Fight honorably, and I will do the same."
Fuck fate. We make our own destiny. We don't have to fight if you don't want. Because if we have to, I will make you hurt.
The monk nods and says, "As you wish," and then he forms a fighting stance.
Alright. Cullimore's gonna be in a fighting stance as well. And I guess we'll roll for initiative,
Roll for initiative, yeah.
Alright. So 2d20, and I'll add 4 to this after the fact. So 21.
Jesus.
Sorry, 22.
Okay. I was like 33.
No, because I wanted to see what the
I
individual
forgot.
ones were. Because if I do 2d20 plus 3, I'll just add the sum, right?
His is 27.
Oh, okay.
he goes first.
Well, isn't he great?
He's just the best.
Warn me to fight
All
honorably.
right. So when Shalta says begin, he advances towards you, and
Okay.
then hang on a second. He rolls to strike. I have this somewhere. Oh, that's the wrong book. Ha!
That would do it.
That was the Beholder book.
Oh shit! I regret
Book of your
everything.
fucking doom.
Turns out it's Shalton disguised. Ah!
Really? All right.
All right. Come here, monk. Come here.
He's like, no, I don't wanna. I don't wanna fight.
All right. He begins. Begins something called dutiful. I'm sorry. No, he begins something called Three Cunning Tricksters.
Oh, isn't that cute? I have something like that. I call it Fist of the Street King, but that's okay. Or the Devil's Trick.
And basically, he jabs at you. And
You guys are like talking about move names.
Yeah, we are.
all right, he attacks you. Wow.
Oh,
gets a
ow, this is
critical.
gonna hurt.
That is going to be. Let's see. It's D6 for the first one, D8 and D10, right?
Yes.
Dude, you made fun of his names.
I didn't make fun of them. I was comparing notes.
That's going to be 30 points of damage right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened to these guys doing a set amount and not actually rolling? Holy shit! Okay.
You get the special one.
You get
the
special-
actual character class guy.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm so screwed.
I'm using enough that 15 is just as much damage as was dealt to me or Rihanna's character.
Okay,
so-
okay, okay,
Oh,
okay.
my.
That's fine. Anyways, that's his turn.
Yes. It is your turn now.
Well, fuck this guy. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a free action to grab some goddamn dirt and I'm throwing it in his goddamn face.
Okay.
Fuck this guy. Roll hit. I'm going to. So I just roll a ranged hit on him.
Yeah. So you're going to use that as your attack? Or...
Yeah, can I? Or do you
Yeah,
want?
yeah, no, yeah. It would take. I would say to fling it in his face, it's gonna take a standard action. So that would be.
Yeah. Then Totes doing that.
All right.
Cokes, yeah.
All right. I got 25.
Okay. Okay. Wow. That's good enough. That here's what happens.
Okay.
You fling the sand at him, and it's so hard to follow, but it's almost as if he steps very, very quickly to. Why can't I? Oh, hang on. That's why. To your side, to the point where it's almost like he was one place, and then he was on your side. Now, even though he does that, your roll is so good it still caught him in the eye.
Okay.
So while there may be a brief hesitation, like he just moved flippin' fast, you still caught him. So I'm gonna roll. Well, you roll the d4.
Okay. Two.
All right, he's gonna be blinded for 2 rounds.
Okay, doke.
All right. And actually, his next round, he does nothing. He stands there and stands there at the ready. So your turn again.
That's suspicious. Plus, he did warn me about something. I'm going to... If I disengage, will he try to stop me? So, like, AKA, I'm going to try and disengage. Should I roll to disengage, or shouldn't I?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because he won't try and stop you.
Then I'm just going to step back, and I'm spending an action for a recovery, because that fucking hurt.
All right.
Yeah, no, I do not like what he was doing there. Not a fan. Not a fan. All right, 24 hit points. Yeah, hit points. All right.
Oddly, when it's the monk's turn, he nods to you in a sign of respect, and then closes in again, as in like well done.
Okay, I get it.
And then he
Fuck.
starts closing in again, but he can't get to you and attack, so he just gets up to you.
All right.
Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. If you move back just one place, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
so
he
yeah,
should be able to.
Yeah,
engage
so he
with-
should be able to. So he's going to attack again with the second form. Now, to be fair, or just so you know, Inferno, I didn't screw you over completely. He's just going to be rolling d6s the whole time.
No, that's.
I
do
don't want to slaughter people that quickly.
I'm just saying his stats right now are not that I would mind, but anyways, go ahead.
All right,
Do what you
so
do.
he's going to do a flow attack, which
Of course,
is What? No, not 4 d20s, just one.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well.
Wouldn't it be fair if we took the
Yes,
first
yes, yes.
D20?
I think that is fair. You're absolutely
Okay,
right.
so that's
Take the 6
16,
plus
which
10,
would
that's
be
a
a miss.
16. Okay, that's a
All
miss. All right.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. That is fair. It's or he got a 47. It's your choice.
Yeah, no, I'll take the 16, which is
All
a
right,
miss.
he misses you.
All right. With this, Cullimore will say, not bad, a little too artsy for mine. You need something a little bit more brutal. That's a little bit more quicker. You got to twist into it like this. And I'm going to show him the Fist of the Street King. And I'm going to be starting my flow attack on him. All right, so D20 plus 4. Is there any escalation to this?
Yes, actually, I'm sorry. There will be one escalation.
One escalation plus my level. Oh,
Wow.
yeah! Natural
Okay.
Crit for a crit.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's what happens. Yet again, he seems to have been in one place and then in another. And he steps somehow and he's behind you. But you either, it's kind of up to you. You feel the wind, you intuition, whatever the case may be,
Go with
your
intuition.
attack still connects solidly, even though he moves behind you.
What I
And-
like to think is that he actually went out to strike in front of him, and then when he pulled back, it was actually his elbow that swung behind him to crack him in the face.
Okay.
That
Roll damage.
All right, so 4D. It's just the first one, so 4D6 plus 4.
What? It was your flow attack, right? So wasn't that the second one?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
my first attack was just sand in his face, so it has
Oh,
to be
right.
my
No, you're
first
absolutely
one,
right.
right?
Okay, so that
so
is
I do 38.
38. Okay. Gosh. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to say that actually kind of knocks him on his ass, knocks him back a few feet, and he falls flat on his back. Definitely not expecting that.
Okay.
He is going to spend his action getting up and staring at you a little bit, and then forming a fighting pose again.
All right. And it's my turn?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Escalation diet too.
All right.
Jeez.
Let's see here. Then what I'm going to do is... Which next? Yeah. This one we used to call, when they taught me, the devil's trick. Now the question is, which fist do you follow, monk, huh? And he's going to just wave a couple in front of his face and then just give a quick shot with a hit. So I'm assuming I can get escalation dice by one more. Is he
By two,
staggered, by
yeah.
the way?
No, not quite.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I got 23 to hit.
Okay. When you go to strike him, again, he does this weird movement. And this time, you can't follow it quite well enough. And he appears on the side of you. And while it looks like your attack would have hit, either he read it or something, but somehow he's now to your side.
Now, out of curiosity, my miss gives me half damage. Does he ignore that?
No, he does not ignore that.
Okay.
He will still take miss damage. So
All right.
go ahead
So
and roll
we'll
damage.
we can just say I struck out with my weaker hand, the one that was supposed to be the one that, faints, gives him a feint or something like that. So let me just roll my damages then, which is 48, and we'll have it.
All right. So
Oh,
then he's
8.
7, 8. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Round up, not 8. Cool.
All right. So then that is.
So just a little quick shot,
He is
shot in the
staggered
cheek.
now. Yeah, so while he
Oh,
still
beautiful.
evades the most of your attack, you still clip him and kind of make him
Okay.
stagger. And during his turn, he just backs off a step and gets ready in a battle position and just remarks, "You are incredibly skilled."
Yeah. All right. Cullimore, is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Cullimore will pause for a moment, almost like he's ready to deliver another blow, and then he'll pause for a moment and says, "Yeah, I paid for it with a lot of blood and a lot of broken bones. I wasn't kidding. We make our own fates. We don't have to fight. I won't punch you if you're not ready.
He shakes his head and says, "Do not dishonor me, stranger. If I lose, I will lose as a warrior."
All right. Well, I'm sorry then. You're going to lose pretty hard. And now can I do my attack?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he staggers.
Escalation's at 3, by the way.
Okay. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Escalation's at 3. He's staggered, so I get a +2 bonus to hit him. Let's see how we do. Oh, not so good.
Nope.
I missed.
That's a miss.
It was all that talking. It was all that talking.
All right. During his turn, he... You know what? Refresh my memory, because you're more used to this. You can finish a form even if it's not... Does it have to be consecutive?
It does have to be consecutive, yes.
What I mean by that is, does it have to be 3 turns in a row, or just 3? Okay.
No,
so he has
the
to start
second
over.
you stop, you have to start over.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Then he's going to start over another form, and he is going to roll the strike.
That is definitely a hit.
All right. And he kind of like steels himself for it, and prepares and actually scores a good hit because he's still no pushover.
Hope not.
Hang on.
It's fast.
Right. And he hits you for 18.
All right. All right. My turn. I have to start off a new form.
Escalation is at... it's still going to be at 3 because you didn't do any damage to him and he did to you. So 3 still.
All right. So we're going to go with... This one's called the Murderer's Taunt, which is just going to be a quick little jab to the sweet spot, which is right underneath the chin. So let's roll to hit. Same deal. So a natural 20. That sweet spot might be...
Okay.
Might be the end.
Shit.
Again, he does the weird step that makes him move. And again, it's as if you are able to read him perfectly despite this. And roll damage.
All right. 46 plus 4. Oh, wait. Plus... Oh, no, I don't add it. 40 more points of damage.
Okay. Jesus. All right. I was expecting you to kind of figure out the riddle, but you just outskilled
I kind of
the
brutalized
riddle.
my way through it. Yeah.
Almost like, I will hurt you. He makes it.
That is going to basically be enough to finish him off.
Okay.
What he'll do is I'll tell you what. I will let you tell me what you did as long as, if you're okay with it, it doesn't instantly kill him.
Sure. What he can do is that this time he does a punch to feint, and he realizes he's going the other way. And what he does, he actually kicks him right in the sternum, probably breaking his ribs and doing incredible internal injury with a crack resounding from there. And then he can stagger back on the ground, spurting up blood and stunned and defeated if you want.
Okay. With that, the crowd cheers. And as the crowd's cheering, you hear from the ground on him, "Wait, stranger. Come here."
Cullimore is going to just take out his dagger and go towards him and crouch down next to him. And he says, "Do you want me to finish you off quick?"
He nods and he says, "Yes, but first." And then he holds up a little scrap of cloth. He says, "A gift. You fight like we do. You may not be as refined, but there is more dedication in your blows than I have ever seen. I am from the Order of the Phoenix. This is my symbol. If you ever make it to the top side, find my order. Show them that I died a warrior's death. And if you wish it, they might teach you to walk like I do. To move like I did."
All right. What's your name?
We have no names.
All right. Then I won't forget your face. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to do this to you. You don't believe that your spirit goes somewhere else once your body is dead, yes?
He laughs and coughs up blood and says, "I made peace with this outcome long ago." And then he just kind of lowers his head and closes his eyes.
All right. Cullimore is going to just be like, okay, because I'm going to do something to your mortal body, and it's not personal. And with that, he's going to take his dagger, regret that he took the dull, blunt thing, and before he brings it to his chest to put in through his heart, he pauses for a moment, and then simply just puts his hand on either side of the man's head and just snaps his neck.
All right.
And with that, I mean, you can explain the the reaction if you'd like, but I have something that Cullimore will want to do too.
When you snap his neck, you hear, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's killing her.
Yeah, that's what I do. So, Cullimore now, just gritting his teeth before his look of cold mockery disappears, as he is clearly upset by this. And he picks up the poor dead body of the monk and carries it over to the base of where this platform is.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "So, you wanted blood, huh?" And he throws the monk's body on the ground, and he takes out his knife, and he starts cutting at the chest and the stomach of this poor monk, causing blood to spurt upon the sand. And he says, "The blood of this man did not dignify my skills. The only thing that will sate my desire is your blood. So this is what I think of you, and this is what I think of your little challenge." And with that, with his back towards the party so they don't have to see this, Pearson will position himself in front of the dead body. He will unzip his pants, and he will urinate on it.
Wow.
Wow.
And with that, he will then unzip himself, give his trusted little one-finger salute to the beholder, and get back towards the cages.
And the crowd, like, oohs and gasps when you start peeing on him, and you hear, like, "He's a sick puppy." And Shaltaw says nothing. He just stares at you coldly and very angrily. And as you walk back to the cage, even though there's, like, some murmurs of, like, I'm a freaking bugbear, and I don't even do that kind of thing. They actually start cheering as you walk back towards your cage, because it may be a little weird, but damned if it wasn't impressive.
I mean, sound amplified. I give you the bone splitter.
I mean, goddamn Inferno, that was impressive.
Thank you. I know. I can't believe I rolled 2 20s. That was totally worth the 2 1s I rolled earlier on.
Yeah.
So am I assuming the clue was don't attack right away?
No, actually,
I think I picked it up.
go ahead.
Does he shift counterclockwise each time?
Yes. He shifts counterclockwise each time, and when he shifts, he can't attack the next turn. The idea was that if you hit him, he shifts. But what I was going for, or one technique that I was thinking you could use, was to purposely say, "I'm going to feign the attack," and then choose a direction to attack and kind of guess where he's going. But you kept rolling so well that just you kind of skilled it out instead of thought it out, just kind of instinctually.
Yeah, I thought the thing was don't fight dirty, Pearson, because he always fights dirty. So I thought with the dust, and then he hit me, and I'm like, oh, okay, here's the lesson. I'll just do a stand-up fight. But there we go.
It's just not everyone in the arena is a evil bastard. Just someone that's there that doesn't have a choice. But well, not anymore. He's gone. He's been gone.
What was? I'm actually pretty curious. What was mine? Was it literally just? Like, if I hit a double attack, that second
Yeah,
one
the
was
idea was that you had to attack both of them at the same time, because blue was defense, red was attack. And since you had 2 attacks, you could attack both of them at the same time. Or a better way to look at it is it couldn't transform more than once a round. And the red could be damaged, the blue could not.
I thought that was the case, but what would happen if I just pulled out a melee weapon?
Yeah. Then you would have had to come up with something creative, and I would have worked with you. Because that was the trick. Now, if you hadn't have had those javelins and all you had was an axe and couldn't do 2 attacks, then I would wait for you to think of something creative, and I probably would have run with it.
All right.
So that was, like I said, a lot of these, I haven't exactly found the solution yet, because I want you guys to find the solution, and then from there, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Since we're in revelatory, how was I supposed to handle the goblin?
Yeah.
You freaking called it, man. I'm going to cast a spell on myself.
It's like, yeah, I'm just like, well, I'm just going to cast a buff myself. He looks like he's a melee guy. I'm just going to make him teleport. Oh, win on him. Whatever. And it's like, sure, I can cast a spell on me. Fucking, I'm done.
Yeah, the idea was that it was reversing your magic. If you tried to cast a spell on him, it would hurt you. If you cast a spell on yourself, it would hurt him. And I thought that would have been interesting. And once you figured it out and weren't playing ball, I mean, he's just a little imp with a dagger. Might as well just end it quickly.
And then he dropped. I'm like,
I even gave him impromptu fire burning hand powers because he was pissed, but you had so many temporary hit points. I was just like, I'm not gonna drag this out. He is really pretty much embarrassing everyone with all those ones. Let's just kill him. But no, you figured out the riddle like right off the bat. So yeah, I tried. This is probably a good. Well, no, let's not quite end the session here. We will end it soon, but I want to get you guys to the next part because.
It's the next part.
So you are all guided back down to your cells, and you're given food, and you find this time that one of the hobgoblins who gives you the food kind of winks, and in this, the gruel is kind of warm and actually has some meat in it.
Ooh.
Maybe some
Nice.
people actually betted on you today. So,
Oh my god. There you go. We're winning
and then
over.
Another 8 hours or so pass uneventfully. You guys are welcome to do what you will in that time.
I'll tell, since I had a soft private conversation with that monk before he died, I will inform the others of what he said and show them the symbol as well, just so they're in the know.
It's no surprise. I can't imagine we would be the only ones who would be ensconced within the citadel.
Yeah. I want you to know my whole display there wasn't to discredit this man or what he did or what he stood for. His body was dead, so it was really just a tool used to embarrass and incite our captor. That's all.
Right, of course. I actually am surprised with all the goading we did, particularly with Keen there. That Shelton did not descend from the rafters himself.
With that, you hear from the bars a Guy very quietly, who you didn't know stick up, go, I think he's scared. And with that, Guy, you see Guy sitting there cross-legged with his fist on his chin, hard at thought. And he says, I don't think he's seen anyone as impressive as you. Nor have I ever seen him that angry.
So maybe our plan isn't working. If we continue to scare him, then he won't fight us.
How can you even tell? I really can't understand expressions on its him's, whatever's face.
Guy shrugs. Years, time, days, weeks. I don't even remember how long he's been here, but you pick up things. And he looks at Pearson and shakes his head. No. Did you hear the crowd today?
Yeah, he'll have to fight us if he wants to save face.
The crowd demands it. You can goad him. Continue to impress. Get the crowd on your side, and you will have your prize.
Good. So what else does the crowd like other than blood?
Guy thinks hard for a while and then looks up and says, they are simple. Violence. Pure violence.
All right. Well, that we can give out in spades.
Guy nods. I must go. It is dangerous. And then he stops and he pauses and he says, tomorrow, he intends for you to enter... Well, it's referred to only as the maze. No one has come out alive. I wish you luck. And with that, Guy walks away.
I wonder how the crowd's supposed to watch us in this audience after Guy walks away, unless the maze is somehow constructed and raised beneath the very floor of the arena.
Well, I have a feeling those platforms were just a one thing that they can do. It wouldn't surprise me if they came up with something. Besides, they might have a whole day or more to set it up.
It said tomorrow.
Or a day, then. Who knows? I guess we'll find out.
So long as we continue such showmanship, what do you think would happen if we refused to enter the maze?
Then I think he would be justified in having a score of his soldiers kill us. And then he wouldn't even have to touch us.
Yeah.
I think, ironically, the gnomes were right in the fact that this guy's pride will be the end of him. He's like a boulder rolling down the hill. He can't go backwards now. He has to go forwards, and the crowd is the force that's pushing him, right? He has to go forward, and the more we impress him, the more he's going to crash down to the bottom of the hill towards us. It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Just sounds a little too neat. Jerk shrugs.
Well, if we didn't have that gnomish magic to get us out of here, it would be... It isn't very neat. Sure, we goad him and we kill him, but then we have an entire city who's... we're still outsider scum, right? We would have no way to escape. But now we do.
Well, we win the crowd enough, we might be able to just waltz out of here.
That's true. Maybe. Maybe.
Besides, how insulting would it be for Sheltar's pride if we refuse the maze and then use the gnomish magic to get away, and then the beholders are like, oh, or whatever beholders do.
Yeah.
I just hear no one's come out of this thing alive, and I go, well, either everyone who's ever attempted this is far worse than I've ever dreamed of being, but then I don't want to fall into the same hubristic trap that the beholder's currently in, right?
Yeah. You know, I once knew a merchant who said that he sold a vase that no one has ever laid eyes on. That no one has ever been able to purchase before. And that was simply because it was never on sale before. Maybe no one's ever escaped it alive because no one's ever gone in it. Maybe he's just using trickery.
I've considered the possibility that Guy might end up being the mouthpiece of the beholder after all, especially if the beholder has been expecting us and is not surprised at all. We don't know how far it could possibly be sensed, so...
Good point. Very good point. I found it very strange that Guy was so amiable and pliable. It's possible. Either way, though.
After all, I can't imagine Sheltar believing at this point that we just so happened to fall all asleep right next to the Citadel, and then one little goblin by the name of Guy capturing all 5 of us after seeing what we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. There might be an ulterior motive to this whole arena fight anyway, too. He might be using this to exploit our weaknesses, to figure out what we can and what we can't do. So when he does have to fight us, he'll know.
Oh, boy.
And grind us down. What's to say that we'll have the chance to properly recover before the beholder descends onto the arena floor and crosses us all? You've seen his magic.
You're right.
If it were properly directed towards us instead of at flimsy objects, we would be in much dire straits.
It's true. Sure, we've got a little meat today, but one meal a day, after time to time living in a place like this cooped up, he will wear us down. And I know that's what I would do if I faced a greater enemy.
Yeah.
Well, really, it would be in his best interest if he just overwhelmed us and killed us, but obviously he didn't do that. Whatever, stupid beholders. The books didn't tell me about that.
Well-
beholders are asexual.
Don't get snippy with us.
Dude, I don't know.
Like
I don't have
Jarek
a
said,
clue.
like Jarek said, the books didn't teach him that.
Well, we can keep guessing on the intentions of the beholder all day, but one thing is true, and this meat itself is proof. The crowd is on our side. Ironically, the mob is our best ally in this place. So maybe we should at the very least, capitalize on that.
You know, perhaps I should have tested your food before I allowed any of you to eat it. None of you have been feeling any slow-coming ill effects, have you?
No, I don't think so. We're like pauses in his for a moment.
Everyone, if you want, roll a Constitution check.
What?
If you want.
What?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Roll a Constitution check.
Oh my god.
Add your level, your Constitution, and Pearson, you can add your Born on the Streets. Keen, do your bounty hunting. Cole, do your Daredevil.
Daredevil?
Yeah. Well, no, because you grew up in a forest, so you kind of know what bad things to eat and all that.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone roll.
Oh. Did you know that roll has 2 L's in it?
What?
No.
Tell me
Hey,
more.
another natural 20. I'm
Wow.
just taking it. Woo!
Fucking Bruno!
I don't know, but I'm awesome. This is my session today. Holy shit.
None of you feel any ill effects.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Actually, Cullimore will probably be so confident and be like, I've had bad meat and I've had purposely tainted meat, and it was neither that. I think we might be okay.
Good, good. Then perhaps it is possible that we can influence and control these crowds to some extent. You know, we might be able to defy the maze. You say that Sheltar would have every reason to send hordes of goblins or whatever after us, but if we call out the beholder right there at the entrance and a crowd is watching and basically challenge that beholder to open combat at that moment, how could the beholder possibly refuse?
Good point. Good point. It's definitely worthwhile. At the very least, we'll have to run the maze anyway, so why not? Because you're right, he'll wait until we're bloody and bruised and sore and weak and hungry, and then he'll strike.
Yes.
This is all just some sort of fucked up foreplay. I think we should try to get into the main course.
Because it's a matter of time, and our bodies, particularly the 4 of yours, cannot withstand that.
All right. So, okay. All right, sorry, keep going.
I was going to say, unless you guys have more to talk about, we can pretty much end the session when you guys are done, and we'll start the maze next week or whatever is going to take place before.
We can chat in the group chat on how best things can go with this bastard.
I shall stop the recording then.